8-time world champion Marc Marquez will be making a blockbuster move to the factory Ducati squad in 2025 as he teams up with MotoGP's current number one, Bagnaia. The Spaniard will become the 6th Premier Class champion to ride in the famous red of Ducati, joining an illustrious list of legends. But some have fared better than others down the years. Ahead of the 93 big move, let's take a look at the former MotoGP kings to ride a Bologna bullet. After an impressive rookie season, Ducati snapped up Casey Stoner for the 2007 campaign, but even in their wildest dreams did they expect what was to come. Victory in his opening race after a tense duel with Valentino Rossi set the Australian up for a sensational season, which saw him take 10 victories and Ducati's first ever Premier Class crown.
Casey Stoner is the 2007 MotoGP World Champion!
2 years later, in 2009, Stoner was joined in the box by 2006 world champion Nicky Hayden. The American spent 5 seasons in red, with podiums coming on home soil at the famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway, plus Aragon and his final ever Premier Class podium at Jerez in 2011. In July of 2010, it was announced Stoner would be leaving Ducati after 4 years and 23 wins together. Just 1 month later, his replacement was announced, none other than Valentino Rossi. The 9-time world champion's time with Ducati failed to meet the huge expectations though, as the Bologna factory fell into arguably their toughest period since joining the Premier Class grid full-time in 2003. After only 3 podium finishes and having failed to take a single victory, almost 2 years to the day since his arrival was announced, the doctor confirmed he'd be leaving Ducati after only 2 seasons.
It's a great pity for me and for Ducati. We want to try to be competitive Italian rider with the Italian bike, but unfortunately it doesn't happen.
5 years later, another world champion made the leap of faith to an improving Ducati when Jorge Lorenzo joined at the start of 2017.
I'm a legend, when everything's falling through.
The 5-time world champion suffered a winless season for the first time in his Premier Class career, and his struggles then continued at the start of 2018. It was then announced he would also be doing just 2 years in red before things started to change.
Jorge Lorenzo is back in business. He wins for Ducati here in Mugello.
Victories in Mugello, Barcelona and Austria in the summer of 2018 saw Lorenzo stand on the top step in the famous red of Ducati. Bagnaia's 2022 and then 2023 successes made him the 5th world champion to pilot Desmos Adichie, and now in 2025 Marc Marquez will become the 6th.